Welcome to The Experience, live with Russ and Scott. Join us every Wednesday at 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. Learn more about the Experience community at our website, local.theexperience.video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. The Experience is brought to you each week by these great sponsors. The Aspects of Aging weekly talk show with Christine A. Smith. Unscripted conversations with experts. AgingBetterNetwork.com. James Reed and Associates. Family owned and serving clients' insurance needs since 1981. Call them at 503-588-8229 and online at jamesreedagency.com. Capital Mortgage Source, lending solutions for all types of real estate. Reach them at 541-829-8042 and at their website, capitalmortgagesource.com. Memory and respite care at the Arbor at Avamere in Kaiser and assisted living at Avamere at Albany. Arbor at avamerecourt.com and avamere at albany.com. And now let's get on with the show.
Hey, everybody. Happy New Year's Eve. It's so great to see everybody here on The Experience Live with Russ and Scott. What an amazing year it's been, Scott, hasn't it?
Well, I tell you, it just goes fast, Russ. We'll be starting year 6 with the January show, the first show in January 2026 years. And it's always been a highlight, Russ, to be able to spend time with you, to come in on Wednesday, to share our friendship, to share our faith, and to bring in some of the most remarkable people on the planet and bring inspiration to us and to everyone who tunes in.
Oh, my goodness. I couldn't agree more. First of all, you're such a blessing to me, Scott. And you know what? I love the fact that we have these set up so we intentionally get to spend time together, because it gets hard with schedules to really do that. And so we get to intentionally spend time together with each other, but also, like you said, share it with some of the most remarkable people on the planet. And I'm telling you, for those of you who have not seen The Experience live or not much, you need to tune in, because we have some amazing guests. And we are here every Wednesday, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on your for your viewing and listening pleasure. Also, that would be 9 a.m. Texas Standard Time for Scott. And so you can tune in on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. If you miss us live, it sits on LinkedIn and YouTube forever, Facebook for 30 days. And after that, it converts to audio podcast. You can listen on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. And we would love for you to do that. And Scott, how do they find out more information about us as well?
The absolute best thing to do is to go to the website, local.theexperience.video. You go there, you'll be able to see links to all the shows we do. The Experience Live with Russ and Scott, The Experience Local, Believers in Business. That's our Monday show. You'll be able to see Russ's 2 shows, the Marketing with Russ, which is every Monday and Thursday, and Russ Reels, which is Thursday afternoon, a panel discussion, always a lively crew, lots of activity on that one. And then my show, The Experience, the Waco Experience, which broadcasts on KBBW here, and then there's a podcast everywhere. And you can tune into that and find out what's happening in the community here in Waco. But everything that we talk about applies to communities across the country. So you'll be able to hear from people that are leading business, government, and nonprofit organizations here, but it's going to be the same in your community. And local.theexperience.video.
Yes. I love that. I mean, all of our programs reach out worldwide, but our local program, we do want to emphasize that's not this show, but it's our Monday show, that we really are trying to set a blueprint for you as well and give you ideas how to really engage locally. And I love the worldwide engagement. We love that, Scott and I, but we don't want to forget our local communities. So also don't forget, besides local.theexperience.video, you can go straight to our YouTube page at the experience.video. And we'd really love for you to join our YouTube community. Huge is growing, and we are excited about that. And all of the shows are available there. So you definitely want to check that out, right, Scott?
Absolutely. Local.theexperience.video. You can also see Russ's book there, Life Happens and Then You Choose. And that'll take you right to Amazon. Next to that is my book, Business Networking, A Scientific Method. So maybe you want to start the year off 2026 with some inspiration. You want to learn, how am I going to grow my business? How am I going to develop my career? So get Life Happens and Then You Choose, and get Business Networking, A Scientific Method, where I talk about the science behind how we connect, and then give you a 6-step process to be effective at business networking events. And then we look at the whole structure of your network. Who should be in it? What are the roles they play? And how often do you contact them? So there's a whole plan. So I encourage people, go to local.theexperience.video and buy 2 books and get 2026 lined up to be your best year ever.
Oh my goodness, for sure, for sure. And we just wanted you a huge, huge shout out again. All of our sponsors for all of our programs, including the Experience Backstage as well, which is our Instagram only show. And we are so blessed. And here on the Experience, we have the Arbor at Avamere Court. We have James Reed and Associates. We have Capital Mortgage Source and Christine Smith in the Aspects of Aging Better Network. I'm telling you, we are so blessed with amazing groups that are sponsor us, Scott. And that's really helps us make it through. On top of that, we are listener supported. So anybody who wants to join in and actually sponsor us for any amount, you go to the QR code or the link in the comments, and we would really, really appreciate that. We can't do it without you. And because of you, we're heading into year 6, right, Scott?
Absolutely. And both Russ and I are going to be live together in Orlando, Florida for PodFest, January 15th through 18th. So coming right up. And if you would like to meet up with us, there's going to be plenty of opportunity, even if you don't buy a ticket to PodFest, which we of course encourage you to do, but you can show up, you can come poolside in the evening, and let's get some hashtag Russ selfies at PodFest, January 15 to 18 in Orlando.
That's going to be so much fun. And, just the opportunity to rub elbows with and see people in 3D that we haven't seen before is going to be amazing. I know we have a couple other friends stopping by to talk with us. Really excited about that. And it's just going to be a blessing, Scott. And I'm so thankful to you for helping make that possible for me. And I'm really glad that I get a chance to come and be part of that. So looking forward to that. As tough as that's going to be on my physical body, I think my adrenaline and excitement is going to overcome. Plus, I'll find a good place somewhere on the side to take naps here and there. But other than that, I'm really excited. I want
to encourage people, come and take pictures with us, come and talk and share stories with us. Maybe we'll even be able to do some recording and grab an episode while we're there live in Orlando.
Absolutely.
Russ, 2025 is winding down. It's the last hours of the year. And I just want to express the gratefulness that I have for people who've been praying for you from around the world. The tests that came in that said there was no disease in your body.
Thank you, Jesus. Yes, I'm so thankful. I'm so blessed. Everybody's got you and everybody praying for me. And I need continued prayer. So keep praying, guys. Got lots of things going on. But you know what? God is good. I'm excited. I'm moving forward because we all have stuff. You know what? Life happens and then you choose. And I choose every day to take a positive step in the positive direction, to keep a good perspective, a positive mindset. And it is a decision every day, because I tell you what, everybody, there are days you do not feel like it. There's days you don't want to do it. And I know that because I've been there, and I will still have those days. But you know what? That's when you make those intentional choices. And that's what the book is all about, to encourage you and really lift you up in the midst of whatever you're going through. And in 2025, Scott, besides some major things that happened to me negatively, there were so many things that happened positively. I am so blessed. I'm able to look back over the year and look at so many wonderful things that I was able to accomplish through the year. And, I don't know if people remember this, but I'll just tell you real quickly. 2025 started off a little bit of a hiccup. Today, as this show airs, today I was in the hospital over New Year's Eve and New Year's Day and a couple days after that into the new year because of all the side effects and the organs it was shutting down the cancer treatment. But the good news is I have great doctors. They took good care of me. They got me out of there. The next day after I got out of the hospital, Scott, I felt good enough and my doctors gave me thumbs up. I flew down to California. My son had given me a gift and I went to the Seattle Seahawks Rams game at SoFi Stadium. And that started off my positive year. That really moved things and showed that I didn't have to sit in that negative start. I was going to let the enemy overcome things for me. I was going to make positive choices, move on. And it was a great year from there.
Russ, I'm going to tell people too that just this little snippet of a story that you just told is a great example of why people should hire you as an inspirational speaker for their work group, for their association, whatever event they have planned. Or if you know an event planner and they said, we need to find just the right speaker, someone who's got a good story, who delivers an engaging message that is not going to come up and just be a talking head. Contact Russ at russhedge.com and learn more about his speaking and how you can get him to the event.
Well, thank you so much, Scott. And I would love to encourage and inspire all of you, make your team and encourage the Inspire team, which makes them productive. And I would love to be able to encourage them. And I tell you, it is through authentic life experiences I'm able to do that. God has gifted me with these experiences to be able to help others. And I want to tell everybody, if you need wisdom, if you need insight, if you need somebody that can help you with your business, if you need somebody Scott covers pretty much a plethora of things, from doing things online with Google Ads to speaking at events to helping people with their live streaming and podcasting. We both can help with that. All these things that Scott has. And if you just need a good listening ear, somebody with a lot of wisdom, dscottsmith.com, dscottsmith.com. That's where you go. And he has been such a blessing to me. Honestly, everyone, if it wasn't for Scott, I would not be where I am now, because Scott was my encourager. He was the person that ignited me into where I am today. So I appreciate you, Scott.
You're very kind, Russ. I know we have had fun together. I will accept the compliment and also say, as the chef says, it's really easy to make a good meal when you start with great ingredients.
There you go. Well, that's it. And you are full of great ingredients. And yes, you are a blessing.
I'm going to say you're the great ingredient. You have it. You've got that inspiration. You've got that personality. You're the person that every day sends out messages, text messages and emails and messages on WhatsApp and other platforms that are out there of encouragement. And I've been that, and many people who are watching this show, either live or in replay, have been the recipients of that, and they understand what it means. And they're like, how does Russ do that?
Well, thank you, Jesus, for that. I give God all the glory for really, that is what he created me to do. That is my lifelong purpose, is to inspire and encourage others to live a purpose-driven life of significance. And you know what? You talk about ingredients, Scott. Thank you for the compliment. But you and everybody watching have great ingredients that God has given you to make things happen. And Scott, in your life, you've done that. If anybody is watching today and they're stuck and they're feeling like they don't know where to go, but you know what? You have a God-given purpose. Reach out to me at russhedge.com. Reach out to Scott at dscottsmith.com. We would love to encourage you and help you, because that is what it's all about, right? Us working together, because, as I always say, Scott, we are better together, right? And every day people need to remember, no matter what's going on in your circumstance in your life happens and then you choose. And I truly believe the last big one, which is chapter 5 in my book, God's not done with me yet, and he's not done with you yet either. So
That's
let's
right.
get out there and make things happen. Right, Scott?
Absolutely. You know, we are all in this together. We need each other. And when COVID came and the world shut down and we went into the lockdown in March of 2020, then a lot of people found Zoom. They found online networking. They found ways to connect because we really needed that. And that COVID didn't create that, but COVID really brought to light how isolated we can be. And isolation is the killer. It will destroy your business. It will destroy your life. It will have significant negative impacts on your spiritual life, on your marriage, all aspects. You need other people. You need to, as we say, surround yourself with people who will not let you fail.
That is so true. That's so true. I'm pretty sure I used that quote in my book, by the way, because it is so true. Do not let people pull you down. Surround yourself with people that lift you up, and be a lifter of people. Lift others up. You know what? We help each other. Like I said, we're better together. And Scott, I am so much better with you. So thankful that every Wednesday, 7 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Texas Standard Time, we get together, do the experience live. And don't forget, everybody, we do the experience backstage on Wednesdays before this on Instagram with our friend Shri, and that's at 6:30 a.m. Pacific or 8:30 a.m. Texas Standard Time. And you can check that out on Instagram. So we would just appreciate that. Go to local.theexperience.video for more information, to find out about Scott and I, our other shows, and how to connect with us for sure. And we would appreciate that so much. Scott, any last words as we encourage people and we head into 2026?
Yeah, I'll just tell people life happens and then you choose. Don't miss that. Don't miss that. That is not just the title of the book. That is something, that is a concept I want you to take into 2026. That things don't happen to us. You get to decide what happens and how you respond and how you react to things. That's what's important. And so over the quietness of the holiday weekend coming up, get a copy of the book. Life happens and then you choose. You can get the digital copy, you can get the paperback copy, you can get the hardback copy, all on Amazon. Go to local.theexperience.video, click, get the way you want to read it. But I'm going to tell you right now, this is the way you can start 2026 off to be the best year ever, but you have to choose.
That is so true, Scott. And you know what? You said it. And I just think this is so amazing. And that is the quote, life happens for you, not to you, is attributed to Ed Milet and Tony Robbins. But it is a great quote. And the reason I love that is because it is still a choice you make. Because the truth of it is, Scott, life happens to you, and then you choose to make it for you. So the for you part is definitely a choice. It doesn't happen for you automatically if you don't choose it. Now, God means to happen for you, but you have to actually accept that and choose it. So I want to tell everybody, life will happen for you, not to you, if you choose it. And life happens, and then you choose every moment of every day. And Scott, I'm so thankful for you, so thankful for this year. I can't wait for 2026. We're going to have so many amazing things coming up. And boy, I'm just really excited.
Year 6, Russ, 2026, year 6 for the experience live with Russ and Scott. Thank you for your friendship. And Russ, I wish you continued strong and better health every day in 2026.
And you know what I say to that? Yeah! Yes.
There we go.
The year without Kermie, for sure.
Now we know it's the experience.
With that, everybody have a blessed and amazing New Year's Eve today and a great start to 2026 tomorrow. Appreciate you all. We'll see you in the new year. All right. Bye-bye. Thanks, Scott.
Thanks for tuning in to The Experience Live with Russ and Scott. If you enjoyed today's show, please share it with others, post about it on social media, or subscribe on YouTube. See you next time.